I gotta get in the shower when I come home because I have sunless tanner on. Look at my hands. Like, it looks so bad. I don't even care. I was in such a rush yesterday to put it on after I got out of the shower last night that I was like, whatever. Anyway, so got my tripod, right? Got my tripod. Didn't read the directions. Got it like a few days ago. Excuse my shirt. I have like, this is like an old shirt that I usually wear to clean. So I have like bleach on it and stuff, but whatever. So didn't read the directions on the tripod, right? You can either adhere it like two different ways in the car, like either to the dash or to my window. And either way, it needed time to like set up before you could like put a device on it. So you're back in the console because whatever. But I am exhausted. Today was Kagan's first day. Actually, he's at home with Carrie. He's still, he's in his last period class right now. Today was his first day of virtual learning, and I'm not gonna lie, this morning I was like, I was a little bit annoyed this morning because I had asked him yesterday if he had gotten on, and I'm gonna need some fruit snacks, don't mind me. It was the first thing I'm eating all day. Because I've been all over the place because I asked him yesterday if he had signed into his like email because they're either having their classes on Zoom or Google Meet. Well, we've never used Google Meet before, not to my knowledge anyway. Everything was on Zoom last year. So, like, he's supposed to sign on at 7:30. 7:30 is when their day starts. So, like, 7:25, he's like, Mom, I don't have an email from my first period teacher. What? What do you mean? I asked you last night. Well, I have an email from her, but it's not what I need. What the hell am I supposed to do about that? So, lo and behold, he actually did. And the weird thing is that his first period is like, it's not a homeroom. It's basically like a homeroom is kind of like what it's like. So, but the weird thing is, like, that teacher sent a Zoom meeting, like a Zoom meeting code. But then his other classes were on Google Meet or whatever it's called. So, I don't know. Either way, I didn't get any sleep last night because the baby was up a few times. She's teething. So I didn't sleep last night. And the alarm's going off and I'm just like, forget this. I am done. I am done with today. At 9 a.m. I felt like it was 6 o'clock at night. And I was like, I'm going to get a frozen coffee. Not even an iced coffee. I'm going to get the whole shebang. The big frozen one. Because I have had it today. And I know a lot of people are struggling. I saw some of my friends, Facebook posts and stuff, and I feel for the ones that have the younger kids that are in, kindergarten. But Kagan seemed to do okay, other than the first, 2 bumps, which was, trying to find the email from that teacher. And then his actual first period class that he had to sign into on Google Meet. We never did Google Meet before. We didn't know where the link was. It was saying it was at the top of the page. We're clicking everything. Can't figure it out. Finally figured it out. Then we were helping some of his friends that were texting him that were in the same class, saying they couldn't get on. So, but we got on and everything else seemed to be going smoothly throughout the day for him. So I am so thankful for that. Anyway, I just called my mom. Oh God, listen to this, guys. How does this even make freaking sense? Okay, let me tell you this, okay? First of all, my Dunkin' has all of their fall stuff out, all of it. And I really want to try their pumpkin iced coffee, but I'm going to save that for another video. I'm not doing that today because today was a doozy and I'm getting a big coffee. A big one. A big one. So, Hi, can I have a large frozen caramel coffee with whipped cream on the top?
A large frozen caramel coffee with whipped cream?
Yeah.
Anything else?
That's it.
826. You can close the window.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you very much. This is, I'm telling you, like this freaking coffee is freaking massive. Like I used to get these when I first started coming to Dunkin', I used to get the caramel frozen, okay? And this is the frozen, like legit frozen. I used to get them all the time, right? And I was like, man, they're like an arm and a leg. Like, let's be serious. $4.99 for a freaking drink is outrageous, which is number one, why I typically do not go to Starbucks. Plus Starbucks, I'm gonna be honest, and if you're a fan of Starbucks, I apologize, but Starbucks drinks are ass. Like, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to keep it real with you. Like, that's just my opinion. I do love Starbucks. Like, okay, if you go to Starbucks though, listen, the only thing I really used to get from Starbucks is like double chocolatey chip frappuccinos. Those delicious, okay? Now, if you want something, if you're a fan of Oreos or like Oreo ice cream type stuff, okay, listen, you need to go to you need to go to Starbucks and you need to get a double chocolatey chip frappuccino with white mocha instead of the regular. And it's literally an Oreo, like an Oreo frappe, and they're delicious. But listen, in this day and age, frappes are not cutting it for me with my lack of sleep and what have you. I'm like needing like quadruple shots of espresso over here, ladies and gentlemen, but that's besides the point. So what else is going on? What else is going on? I'm talking about nothing as usual. Nothing to talk about really. I lie. I have lots I could talk about, but I'm just like, I don't know. I'm honestly, listen, I am honestly trying to keep my videos so light right now and like just so like trying to be positive and upbeat because listen, I'm gonna be really honest with you guys. I have been really struggling lately, and I know a lot of people probably are, mental health wise, especially with the pandemic going on and everything surrounding that. And it's just been, social media has been terrible. Like, absolutely, utterly terrible. Like, I can't stand even opening my Facebook right now. Like, social media lately has been such a shit show. Like, between people fighting about presidential stuff and political stuff, the sex trafficking rings, all the shit, okay? All the shit. Somebody like me who suffers, like, from severe anxiety, mental health stuff, like, I have to limit my social media sometimes. I have to limit my social media sometimes as is because I can't freaking handle people. Because here's the thing, like I have a very big mouth. I do. And I've told you guys before, like I am unapologetically myself. Like I don't care. So I have a problem keeping my mouth shut. But the older I'm getting, the more I don't like things that disturb my peace, okay? My inner peace, right? So the older I'm getting, the more I'm kind of just like, if it's gonna like cause me to feel some kind of way, then I kind of have been pulling back from it because I don't want to deal with it, right? So I see people posting stuff and I'm like, you know what? Scroll past it. Because if I don't scroll past it, some of the stuff I literally want to get into freaking arguments with people about. And I'm like, it's not even worth it. It's not worth your inner peace. It's not worth the stress. I have enough stress in my... I don't need to be arguing with morons on the internet. Things are so bad right now and so effed up in this world that instead of social media being an outlet for like a release, it's oh my God, there's a deer. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. No, I'm not. And usually when there's one, there's more. So that was a doe. It was a girl. It was a girl deer. Yeah, it was close. But anyway, I'm trying to keep things light and airy on my channel here because, listen, guys, I can't handle some of the shit that's going on today. But I just wanted to pop on here and talk to you guys a little bit about first day of virtual learning and all that fun stuff, you know, because why not? And about my really bad effing tan that I need to wash off. Listen, do not use sunless tanner if you have little kids hanging off your legs while you're trying to put it on, and you're trying to do it while you're yelling and hopping around on one foot, because literally that is what my life is. Some days I look at my life and I'm like, what the hell is happening? What is this? Like, what is going on? Like, listen, guys. Oh, last week, was it last week? Last week or the week before, we had orientation, 7th grade orientation. Carrie decides that he needs to go grocery shopping. I'm pretty sure he decided he needed to go to the grocery store. Conveniently, isn't that how it always works? Like when stuff is going on and you need an extra set of hands, they freaking tuck their tail and run out the door. Anyway, so he left. Here I am cooking dinner, have the Zoom meeting up, right? I never did Zoom stuff before. I helped Kegan last year, but get this Zoom meeting up, right? Aaliyah will not put clothes on. Now, I made sure to tell Kegan, you turn that camera off. I don't want them seeing this because I look like a troll. Looked like I crawled out from under a bridge somewhere. And not only that, these two back here are like rabid animals, like wild beasts, okay? So I'm cooking dinner on the Zoom meeting, have it muted and the camera off. Thank God for those options, because Aaliyah is in her normal state of existence with no clothing on, climbing on everything. The baby's scaling the cabinet and the counter. They're getting snacks and snacks are whizzing. Like, it was a mess. I'm trying to listen to the Zoom meeting. Kegan's sitting there like ready to pop his top. He was like, oh my God, he was so irritated because they just, and listen, like, there is not much that works to contain the two of them. Like, I recently brought out the pack and play because Houdini back there has learned how to pop the baby gate. So I now have to MacGyver my way into locking that sucker up. Parenting is not for the faint of heart. But anyway, so the Zoom call, that was, you know, super successful. Got dinner made. Definitely got dinner made. Got it made. Nobody saw my naked kids or them climbing on counters or my ratchetness. So it was all good. Now, if we have to do conferences this year, like virtually, I'll probably have to lock myself in the bathroom. Anyway, so. I'll fly up with the guy. Okay. I get sick of feet. How my feet? Give me some pretty good. Oh my God, speaking of Halloween, we just got a thing on Facebook stating that our local Halloween parade was canceled because of COVID. Yeah, they canceled that this year. That's kind of upsetting. Like, funny. I don't know. It's just kind of upset. Everything that's going on is kind of upsetting. Ooh, but guys, guess what? Listen, I'm going to try and convince Carrie. So you guys know I live in Pennsylvania, right? Okay, well, I live semi-close to Christmas Village. If you don't know what Christmas Village is, look it up. It was on, I think it was on the Great Light Fight, the attractions episode. But anyway, Christmas Village has been here for as long as I can remember. My dad, actually, when he was a kid, he worked at Christmas Village when he was like 12 years old, changing the light bulbs. So, fun fact. Anyway, we have Christmas Village. Now, I have not been to Christmas Village since Kegan was little. And I'll tell you why. Because since we have now the land of Facebook, like internet stuff, and people have like been like, I don't know, I guess sharing the word of everything. I will not go because the line is outrageous. You sit in line in traffic for like 2-3 hours just to wait to get into the park. Like, I won't do it. I have too many kids to deal with it at their ages. But anyway, but besides that, we also have a place near us. We have several amusement parks. We have Dorney, we have Hershey Park, and we have Knoebels, and we have one called Dutch Wonderland, which is like basically geared towards like small children, like little kids. But I just received something on Facebook stating that Knoebels is supposed to be doing a drive-through light extravaganza type thing this year. Listen, I'm going to try and talk Carrie into doing it. And if he won't, I think I'm going to have my mom go with me and I'll drive. I just don't want to drive all that way by myself because it's not super close to me. It's like a hike. So I was thinking maybe if we get there, that'll be a vlog to do for Vlogmas or something of that nature. Anyway, guys, I want to go in and see how Kegan finished out his first day. We're going to go in and see what we're going to do for dinner. I will talk to you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.